Hello everyone! In this video, I'll show you how to crochet a top. Complete details about this project are available at interunit.com/crochet cardigan for a girl. On this webpage you may share pictures of your work and ask questions if any. Begin from the back shoulder piece. Make a foundation chain of 20 chains. For the first row, insert the hook into the fifth chain from your hook and work 2 double crochets into one chain. Then skip one chain and again work 2 double crochets into one chain. Then just repeat, skip 1 double crochets 2 into one chain to enter the row. At the end of the row, skip 1 double crochet 1 and 3 returning chains. Work your second row as your first one. Insert the hook into the fifth chain from your hook and work 2 double crochets into one chain, and so on. At the end of the second row, skip 1 double crochet 1 and then make 16 chains. For the second back shoulder piece, work just one row and then join 2 shoulder pieces together and continue working the second row as your first one. Join, work double crochet 1 into the very first chain, and then work double crochet 2 into one chain, and so on. At the end of the second row, work 3 returning chains and then work your third row as your first one. When you crochet about 10 rows, start working on the front shoulder piece. To work the first front shoulder piece, reuse chains of the initial foundation chain, attach the yarn into the very first chain and make 3 chains to pick up the height, then work the first row as usual. Work increase into the following chain. Then skip one increase and so on. At the end of the first row, work 3 returning chains and then work your second row as your first one. After the first 2 rows, begin increasing chains from the next side only. For that, after the last double crochet 1, work chain 1, double crochet 1 into the same chain to increase 2 chains. Then work 3 returning chains as usual. Work your fourth row like your first one and then alternate third and fourth rows. Work the second front shoulder piece as a mirror reflection to the first one. Begin working your second front shoulder piece as your first one, and after the first 3 rows, begin increasing chains from the next side only. Finish the fourth row with chain 1 and double crochet 1 into the very last chain. Work 3 returning chains and then alternate third and fourth rows. After you crochet 2 front parts, join front and back parts together. Row 11. Work double crochets to end. Insert the hook into the 5th chain from your hook. Double crochet 1 and so on. Work 2 double crochets into the very last chain and then join front and back parts together. Join and then work also 2 double crochets into the very first chain. Then work double crochets to about the middle of the back part. For the next pattern, I need multiples of 8 chains plus 3 additional chains. I will skip one chain to decrease one chain and just continue double crochets to end. Again, this is my decrease. At the end, work double crochet 2 into the very last chain and then join. Work 2 double crochets into the very first chain and then work double crochets to end. At the end of the 11th row, work 3 returning chains and then work double crochets to end. To start a new pattern, count your chains again. You should have multiples of 8 chains plus 3 additional chains. At the end of the 12th row, work 2 returning chains. Row 13. Insert the hook into the 4th chain from your hook and work single crochet 1. Chain 4. Skip 3 and work double crochet 1. Then again chain 4. Skip 3. Single crochet 1. And just repeat again. Chain 4, skip 3, double crochet 1, chain 4, skip 3, single crochet 1 to end of the row. At the end of the row, work 1 more single crochet and 2 returning chains. Row 14. Insert the hook into the 4th chain from your hook and work half double crochets to end. At the end of the half double crochet row, work 4 returning chains. Row 15. Insert the hook into the 5th chain from your hook and work triple crochet 1. Then chain 2 and into the following chain work triple crochet cluster. For that work unfinished triple crochet and one more unfinished triple crochet into the same base chain. When you have 3 loops on your hook, finish it. Now chain 1, skip 4 and work single crochet 1. Now again chain 1, skip 4 and work triple crochet cluster. And again chain 2 and just repeat triple crochet cluster into the same base chain. And one more time chain 2, triple crochet cluster, chain 1, skip 4, single crochet 1. And now repeat the pattern starting from the single crochet 1. Again chain 1, skip 4, triple crochet cluster and so on. At the end of the row, after last cluster, chain 2 and then work 2 triple crochets into the very last chain of the row and 2 returning chains. Work your row 16 like your row 14, just have double crochets to end. Row 17. Insert the hook into the 4th chain from your hook and work single crochet 1 and then continue the row as your row 15. Chain 1, skip 4, triple crochet cluster and so on. At the end of the row 17, work 2 single crochets and 2 returning chains. Then repeat the pattern starting from the row 14. So work your row 18 as your 14th row, work your row 19 as your 15th row, and so on. To widen the garment from the bottom, use a larger size crochet hook. Use a larger size hook to crochet sleeves. Attach the yarn on the arms. Chain 3 to pick up the height, and then work 2 double crochets into each row. At the end, when you have just 2 rows left, work 1 double crochet into each row instead of 2. Then work slip stitch 1 into the 3rd chain. Chain 3 to pick up the height and turn. Now work the row as usual. Insert the hook into the 5th chain from your hook and work 2 double crochets into 1 chain. Then skip 1 and again repeat 2 double crochets into 1 chain. At the end of the 2nd sleeve row, work slip stitch onto the 3rd chain, 3 chains to pick up the height, and turn. Then just repeat. Again, hook 5th chain, 2 double crochets into 1 chain, and so on. At the end of the 3rd row, work again, slip stitch into the 3rd chain, make 3 chains, and turn. Then work all other rows as your 3rd row using a smaller size crochet hook. At the end of your sleeve, work half double crochet row. For edges, work also half double crochets, and to make ties, make a foundation chain as long as necessary, and then insert the hook into the second chain from your hook and work slip stitch 1, and then just work slip stitches to end. After that, the top is ready, and thank you for watching.